Jai Hind students, welcome to science class of grade 7. In the previous lecture, I discussed about the light. Let me recapitulate what we have done in the previous lecture. I discussed light. Light is a form of energy which enables us to see the objects. And after that, we discussed the reflection. Reflection means bouncing back of light from a surface, and there were two laws of the reflection. Let us see, this is a surface. Now what happens whenever the light it falls on this surface? Now this light is called incident light, and this ray of light is called the incident ray. Now at this point I will draw an angle of 90 degree with respect to this mirror. Alright? Now the angle between incident ray and this 90 degree angle, this 90 degree angle is called normal, and this angle is called angle of incidence, and this ray it will be bounced back. So let us say this is reflected ray, and angle between normal and reflected ray is called the angle of incidence. So what we did in the laws, first law is angle I equals to angle R, that is angle of incidence equals to angle of reflection, and the second law that we discussed, that was incident ray normal and reflected ray all lie in same plane. So these laws were discussed during the previous lecture. Now let's do a very important concept. That concept is plane mirror. Question is how to make a plane mirror. What we do, you take a plain glass. If I say this is a plain glass, this plain glass is transparent. You can see clearly through it. Now to make it a mirror, what we do, we polish its surface. Let us say we are polishing its surface. We have polished its surface. Now after polishing this surface, we paint it with appropriate paint so that polish it remains intact for a longer time. Right? You might have seen the mirrors also, and behind the mirror you can say something like the orange colored paint. So that paint is used to protect the polish. Now since it is made up of a plain glass, so what happens? We will represent this plane mirror like this. So this represents the plane mirror. Why it is representing plane mirror? Because this surface is plane. If I do like this, will it represent a plane mirror? No, it will not represent a plane mirror because it is a curved surface. It is mirror, it is polished. This is also the mirror, but it is polished, but it is not the plane mirror. Why? Because surface is not plane. And the mirror that is fitted in your dressing tables, it is the plane mirror. So let us discuss about the plane mirror. Now image formation in plane mirror. How image is formed in plane mirror. Let us say this is the plane mirror. Right? And this is the object O. Whenever we are talking about the object, it means that it is emitting light, whether it's own light or reflected light. So what will happen? A ray of light, it falls on this mirror. Since this ray of light is falling normally on the mirror, so what will happen? Angle of incidence is 0, angle of reflection will be also 0. So this ray, it will be reflected back. If you are having a torch light and what do? You stand in front of a mirror, then what will appear? It will appear that the reflected light, it is not coming from here, but it is coming from the inside of the mirror. It will appear that there is a torch which is behind the mirror, and from that torch we are getting the light. So what will happen? It will appear that torch light is coming from here. Right? Now we know the laws of reflection. Let us say one ray, it falls there. Now if ray is falling, where it will be reflected? To know this, we have to find the angle of incidence. If this is the angle of incidence, at same angle this ray, it will be reflected. But if somebody is standing here, what he will see? He will see that light is coming from the behind of the mirror. So what happens? It appears that light is coming. So where these are meeting, here image of the object is formed. I am repeating again. A ray of light from this object, it falls normally. So as a result, it reflected back, and it appears that if ray is coming from the inside the mirror. Now here in this case, what happens? An object, it falls on the mirror at some angle, it is reflected at the same angle, and it will appear that if ray of light is coming from the mirror. So when we will produce these, they intersect at this point. So here image is getting formed. So we can say I is the image of the object. What the I? I is the image of the object. Now I am going to write the characteristics of the image formed. So what are the characteristics of the image formed? Characteristics of image formed. First characteristic is image is virtual. What is the meaning of the term virtual? Virtual means that the rays of light are not meeting in actual practice, but they appears to meet. So this ray, this image formed is virtual. And second characteristic is erect. What is the meaning of the term erect? Let us say this is the plane mirror and this is the object. So what happens? You will find that its image is also formed like this. For example, when you stand in front of your dressing mirror, how your image is formed? Your head remains at the top and your feet, they remain at the bottom. There are certain mirrors, when you look your image into that mirror, your head, it will be at the bottom and your feet, they will be at the top. So that image is called the inverted image. such an image is called erect image. If we are having a mirror of this type, such that its image is formed like this, I will say that this image is inverted. But the image formed in the plane mirror is erect. Why erect? That I have told you. Third point is that object distance equals to image distance. What is the meaning of this statement? Image distance. Listen, let us say this point is M. What I want to say? The distance between mirror and object is equal to distance between mirror and the image. I can say MO equals to MI. Fourth point is image is of same size as that of object. It is of same size as that of object. What does it mean? If object is 3 centimeter, image will be also 3 centimeter. Fifth point is image will be laterally inverted. What is the meaning of this? Left hand side of image will appear as right hand side and right hand side of image will appear as the left hand side. Let me tell you, last time we also did. Let us say this is the mirror. You can also do this activity. What you do? You write a letter L in your notebook and you stand in front of the mirror. What it will appear? It will appear that image is formed like this. Listen here. This point, let us say this point. What is this? This is the right hand side of the object, and this point is left hand side of the object. So, but here, if I look at this image, here what it is appearing? This is left side and this is the right side. So what happens? There is a reversal of left hand side and the right hand side. Right? So these are the image formation in plane mirror. Let me give you a few more examples of this lateral inversion. So what are the examples of the lateral inversion? Examples of the lateral inversion are, you might have seen how the ambulance is written on the vans. If you look at the ambulance, it is written in some special way. Now, why it is written? So that if you can see in the rear view mirror of the car, you can give the side to the ambulance. Now, let me tell you some more interesting example. You write a letter U and find its image. It will be formed like this. You write a letter X and how its image will be formed? Its image will be formed this because it is symmetrical. If you write a letter, let us say B, how it will be formed? It will be formed like this. If I write the letter C, how it will be formed? It will be formed as the C. If I write this small a, how it will be appear? It will appear as A. It will appear as this. Right? If I write B, how it will appear? It will appear as this. It will appear as D because left hand side becomes right hand side. Now, if I am writing 7, how it will appear? it will appear as this, right? Now I have given you question in assignment. You have to draw the mirror image of all letters, small letters from A to Z and all capital letters from A to Z and all digits from 0 to 9. Thank you and have a nice day.